Hi, my name is Trey Dew. I'm a support engineer here at E1 Solutions. Today I'll be showing you how to set up a translation table in SmartConnect.com. Once in SmartConnect.com, just from the dashboard, you can go over to Maintenance and find the Translation Tables option over here. Then, once inside, you'll see all of your translation tables you've already created and a Create Translation Table option. If you don't have any, you won't see any here, but to create a simple one, we'll just go over here to Create Translation Tables and press the button. You'll see a key and a description. This will just be the name and the description basically. So I'll give this one a test translation for the key, and I'll copy that for the description. Once in here, you'll see two options for what we can do. We have a manual translation option where we can just add a single line by line translation, or you can import a file if you have a bunch of translations already set up. So first I'll show you how to set up the manual option. By just pressing this add translation, you'll see a line gets set up and we can add one. So from here, I'll change the word to the letter, or the word to the number 2 and press update and it'll get added. I can do this again for the 1 to 1. Press that and you can see it gets added. It's pretty slow, but if you only have a couple of fields, it's pretty easy just to set it up like this. But if you have a bunch and have it in like an Excel file or just any old CSV file, like I have right here, you can press this and it will bring in this example here. Once I press save, it'll add all of these in here. So 1 through 10, I have it translating on over like expected. So that is a very easy way to set up a translation table. And once again, once you press save, it will save all of these and then we can go back in there and see if it was actually saved, and it was. Perfect. So once you have your translation table set up, to use this in a SmartConnect integration, all you do is have to go and find whatever integration you feel like, modify the process, go over to the integration tab, find the additional columns tab, and then hit additional column. I'll just call this one test for fun, and then find the translation option here at the bottom. That'll bring up this fields that we can use. So you'll have to select a source field that you want to translate. So I'll just pick a random field and then find the translation table that we just created. Test translation will work. And then you do have to fill out this option. If there is no data in that source column, you need to process it somehow. So you can either return an error, you can return the source data and not actually translate it. You can return blank. You can return a default, which is this default value here, or you can stop processing the integration entirely. So returning error is a pretty good option. But then you can also set up a default option, default value that this one would use. But I think I'll use this one. And then there is also the option to manage the translation tables here. So you can set up a new translation table if you like. And you can also view all the translation tables you already have set up here. So that is all you need to do to set up a translation. To then use it, go into your target integration, go ahead and search it, and you can find it. And that is as easy it is adding in your translation table right there. That's all you need to do. So that is all you need to know about setting up translation tables and using them in SmartConnect.com.